Yo, 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 peace was good, good evening, hope all is well for everybody. Welcome to the episode of my CD collection. This is part 79. Um, got a couple CDs, well, more than a couple, but um, this was during the same day that I went to the flea market. I went to another spot in Broward, my usual spot, which I'm not gonna give up, but it's a spot I go to and I got some goodies and stuff like that. So, without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys some of the CDs I got with that dig. Um, Kross second album, The Bomb, released in 1993. Excuse me. Like I said, this album came out in '93. This is 1 year after their first album, Totally Crossed Out, I think it's called. Um, with this album, they kind of went for a more hardcore look and hardcore feel to the album and stuff like that. But this album wasn't really all that good in my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I never really gave these guys a chance. You know, I was like, you know what? I saw it there. It was right there. I was like, why not? Let me pick it up. You know, it was cheap. It was like $2.99. So, the singles off the album are "The Bomb," "All Right," and I think the joint is called "I'm Real." I believe this is the singles of the album. So, "The Bomb," "I'm Real," and "All Right." This album actually got some controversy. Uh, Reason being is because of the fact that, you know, of the album cover. You know what I mean? Because it's reminiscent to you know, the Hiroshima bombing back in Japan back in World War II, and you know they caught a lot of flack for that. And then I believe in Japan they have like an edited version of this album, so where you don't see this, it's like a different cover, I believe. And they blurred out like some of the lyrics and stuff like that, like "I'm the bomb" or some shit like that. Blowing up niggas like the Hiroshima bombing, some shit like that. Don't remember, but yeah, this album wasn't really that good in my opinion. Yeah, and around this time, like, you know, they were kind of going after you know, people like Illegal, the Youngsters, and other you know, other groups like that, because at that time there was, you know, Kross was kind of like the butt of all jokes at that time, especially when it came to kid rappers and stuff like that. So in this album, they were kind of like going back at them, at the responders and stuff like that. So the critics, I should say. But yeah, "The Bombing" by Kross, released in 1993, the second album. Then to make it up, got this album right here. Finally got my hands on this album, "Brown Sugar" by my man D'Angelo, released in 1995. This is his debut album. Man, what can I say about this album, man? This album, fucking masterpiece. That's all I have to say about that. Definitely one of the, if not the first album that kind of like spawned the whole neo soul genre in general. If not, it's one of the albums that kind of spawned that genre. But if not, this is definitely a big part of that genre. This album right here. Known for singles, "Brown Sugar," the Beat Miners remix. Oh my god, for that joint, oh, it's fucking crazy. Me and Those Dreaming Eyes of Mine, pretty dope. That's a single as well. Cruising was a single, and Lady, that's like one of my favorite songs from him. Yeah, man, Jones My Bones. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, man, great album. He's from Virginia. I believe he's from, I think, Newport News or Norfolk, Virginia. I believe that's where he's from. But yeah, very good, very very good album. Definitely an epitome of great soul music. That's all I have to say about that, man. But D'Angelo, "Brown Sugar," released in 1995. Dope album. And we got Souls of Mischief with their latest album. There Is Only Now, released in 2014. Man, this album is fucking great. This album right here is fucking dope. You know what I mean? For fans of 93 to Infinity, you guys would definitely enjoy this album right here. I mean, production wise, if they would have made an album back in 1990, if they had recorded an album back in 93 and dropped in like 94, this would be that album. I mean, it definitely has that early to mid 90s Souls of Mischief sound. It definitely has that sound. So if they would made an album between 93 to Infinity and No Man's Land, then this would be that album. I mean, this definitely has that sound to it. You know, it's very, very dope. Adrian Young does all the production on the album. Adrian Young, you guys should be familiar with him. He's known for doing collaboration albums with you know, Ghostface with 12 Reasons to Die 1 and 2. You know, the Prime album with DJ Premier and Rest of 5'9". You know, joints like that. So, excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, this very good album right here. The singles off the album, I believe the only single off the album is There Is Only Now. I believe it was a single and dope video. And you guys know I'm a big low head. I love my polo, vintage polo. I mean, some dope pieces right there that I've been trying to get my hands on. Some of them I have on there. Some of them I don't have, and it's on my want list. But, you know, they go for stupid money. Fucking culture vultures. You already know, hype beats and shit. But, yeah, man, very dope album. Definitely brings you back to old Souls of Mischief, like, that I love listening to. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say that I grew up, because that would be a lie. Because I didn't know about Souls of Mischief until like 2002. So I'm not gonna act like I'm a big, you know, I'm a big. I love the hieroglyphics. I love the whole movement, but I'm not gonna say that I was like I grew up listening to him like I did with Mobb Deep and Nas, and because I'll be lying to you guys and I'll be lying to myself. So, very dope album. And what's cool about this album, it comes with the instrumentals. So if you guys want to hear the lyrics, you just want to pop it in the CD. It would be a dope, you know, car ride, you know what I mean? One of the most enjoyable car rides and shit like that. So, and the thing with Adrian Young, you know, he does everything by hand. Like, everything is live instrumentation, but the equipment that he uses is all analog. It's different from the 60s and the 70s. So it has that really warm, gritty sound. So that's what I mean with this album. It has that early to mid 90s sound, but with a 60s twist to it, that it just has that real warm sound. So if you guys like, you know, early 90s hieroglyphic, like that sound, then look no further. This would be that album. So much I got left, because I talk too fucking much. Dope album. Then we got Kross with Young, Rich and Dangerous. This is their third and last album that they ever dropped. This came out, like I said, in 1996. This album was it was okay. It was a little bit better than The Bomb, but still not as good. You know, still not a good. It's okay, but you know, got some decent songs here and there. But you know, this is really good. Like a little bit more mature in a sense, but the subject matter is still the same. They talk about girls and, you know, getting money and all that stuff. But again, it was there, so I had to pick it up. Like, you know what? Let me give these guys a chance. So, but yeah, yeah, I'm just not a big Jermaine Dupri fan. You know what I mean? I hate to say it. I hate to slander him like that. Just not. I don't. I mean, I respect his contribution to hip hop, but he's just not. I don't know. I just can't get into his music like that. So, but I do respect his contribution to hip hop. But this is The Bomb. I mean, not The Bomb. Young, Rich, and Dangerous by Kross, released in 1996. Excuse me. Then we got, this was like a blind buy for me. It's a group called Hyrisk, Legal Tender, released in 1999. This is like West Coast hip hop. I don't know who these guys are, but from what I've heard, it's actually pretty good. I actually like it. Pretty dope shit. I really don't know the singles off the album, so I couldn't tell you the singles, but this was, you know, decent. It wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed this album right here. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, next album, I'm gonna give a shout out to my dude Anthony from Canada, from T-Dot. You know what I mean? He always tell me to get this album, get the album, get the album. He praises this album like it's no tomorrow. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm glad I did. Glad I listened to him, because this album is pretty dope. And that album is Cuckoo Cow's second album, Disturbed, released in 2001. Cuckoo Cow, he's an MC from Milwaukee, or some of the locals would call it Kilwaukee, Wisconsin. This came out in 2001. I don't know too much about Cuckoo Cow, but I know he has an album out that came out back in 1999, which is his first album. I could imagine that album being out of print and long out of hard to find too. We'd like to hear that album, but this is the second album, and this is actually the only album that actually like is like his most successful. I think it's like his best-selling album to date. You know what I mean? The single of this album is My Projects. I mean, that song, I fucking love that song. I remember hearing that song back in 2001. I remember that she used to always come on Rap City, the one with Big Tigger. 4 o'clock, man. I mean, those were the fucking days, and that song, they would always play it, always play that video. They always make sure to play that video. Love the production on this album. Definitely has that Midwest sound to it, but it's pretty dope. You know what I mean? Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you guys like, Twista. I mean, he doesn't rap fast like that, but like that production, like you like that kind of style, like the Do or Die kind of production, but not really, but not as pimped out as Do or Die or Twista shit, then you'll definitely enjoy this album. Very dope shit right here. Disturbed by Cuckoo Cow, released in 2001. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a cold, so you gotta bear with me. Then, shit, sorry. Then we got MC8 with Death Threatz. This is his second solo album, released in 1996. You guys should be familiar who MC8 is. I did a review on the first 3 Compton's Most Wanted albums, and I did a review on his first debut album. What's the album? We Come Strapped, which I did a review on, and I did a review on those 3, like I just mentioned. Been trying to get this album for a while. Finally got it. Known for the singles, Dugging It Up, and You Can't See Me. Those were the singles of the album. The DJ Spinner remix of Dugging It Up is pretty good too. Definitely check that out when you guys get a chance. But been trying to get my hands on this. You guys know I have to do a review on this album because it's just only right, you know what I mean? But eventually I will. But there's other albums I want to cover too. So but yeah, MC8 with Death Threatz, released in 1996. Then we got Queen Pen with her debut album, My Melody, released in 1997. Queen Pen, she's from Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she's affiliated with it. Yeah, this album was okay. It wasn't really that good. I didn't really care for it. You know what I mean? She's like in the realm of like Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown, but not as good as them. Cause I think they both lyrical and they'll eat Queen Pen. They'll eat her. They'll eat her alive and shit like that. So, the singles off the album are All My Love, I believe. Party Ain't a Party. I mean, that song would, I could imagine back in 1997. I wasn't living in the States back then. I was living out in Central America, but Party Ain't a Party back in 97, I can only imagine with that song. And yeah, Man Behind the Music, Party Ain't a Party, and I think My Melody were the singles of the album. Yeah, this album was okay. It could have been a little bit better. But like I said, if you guys like, Foxy Brown, you like Lil' Kim, you like that kind of hip hop, then you'll definitely enjoy this album. But like I said, this album is not touching hardcore or Il Na Na. Bar none, it's not touching that. And I'm gonna cut it short, you know what I mean, because I really don't have much time. But before I stop the video, I know some of you guys been asking me to review these albums, and they are Eazy-E's straight off the streets of motherfucking Compton. I will be reviewing this album after I finish doing this CD collection. I got a couple more CDs I gotta show you guys, but I'm gonna do that in the next video. And I know some of you guys have been asking me about this album right here, BG Knockout and Dresta with Real Brothers. This is the Japanese version, so I do have it. So just to show you guys, cause I know somebody asked me about this album, and I said yes, I do have it. So I do have it. We'll be doing a review on that eventually. I would like to get DJ Yella's One More Nigga to Go. That came out in 1996, but that's long out of print. It's hard to find, and kind of pricey online. So, but eventually I will get my hands on that album. But that's it, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed that CD collection video. Stay tuned for more. Peace.